Okay, so for question 1 here, what we've done here is, again, have a screen capture of your graphing calculator. So somebody's already put in L1 and L2 data, and you need to be able to read what the screen is telling you to be able to answer parts A, B, and C. So for part A, the estimated linear regression equation then, that's that y equals mx plus b we keep talking about, where the a on your calculator is the m. So in this case, rounded it to 3 decimal places, nearest thousandth, 2.338. Okay, so that 2.3378. I'm looking at the 7. So because that's 7, then I go behind it. The 8 tells me to round it up one more. So that's why I'm going to round it to 2.338. For the B, it's going to be negative 4.446. The correlation coefficient to the nearest thousandth is 3 decimals, and it's going to be 0.706. Because of that, I look at the 4 decimals, and in this regard here then, I look at the 1, and the 1 is below 5, so it tells me to stay as is. I'm going to come back to part C in a second. Part B, I do the same thing. So when I look at those two, the A is negative 0.661. And I look at that 5, and that 5 tells me to round the 0 up to 1, because it's a 5 or above, we round up. And for the B, negative 7.257. The R value here, okay, again, that's the R value. The R value here is going to be negative 0.902. Now, part C in both of these is saying, hey, based off that R value, which of the 4 graphs here appears to match it the best? So when I look at these R values, are they positive or are they negative? And what's that mean for the scatter plot then? So for in part B, because it's positive, I'm looking for a scatter plot that's going up. And because it's 0.7, then it's close-ish to 1. So I should definitely see a line there, but it is going to be kind of a little bit scattered about, but I definitely see a line happening. So graph A is maybe not too bad. My eyes are going up, and I can definitely see a line hiding in there as they go up. It is going to be scattered about, so graph A is a contender. Graph B is going down, so that's going to be negative. Graph C is definitely not making a line. You can't tell if it's going up or down, so graph C I would say is definitely not going to be it. Then graph D. Graph D looks pretty good. It's also going up, but man, this almost looks like it makes almost an exact line. And this would be true if it is actually closer to positive 1, which 0.7 is not. So this would be something that is, man, really close to positive 1, which we don't have. So I'm going to say graph A because of that 0.7. For graph B, we said it's negative 0.9. So I'm looking for something that's going negative, and well, the only ones that are going negative is going to be graph B. And because there's negative 0.9, that is really close to negative 1. I got this one odd point out there, which is going to give me a little bit further away from negative 1, but I would take graph B as my best choice there. Okay.